promises to be at the National Indoor Sports Center. Sean Grant here with Celia French, promising to bring you experienced commentary on this certainly exciting happenings on the grounds of Independence Park Limited. A special good day to you, and a special good day to you, Celia.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Not as good as you, though.
Why do you say that?
Because actually, I know that you're prepared for this epic battle between these two teams this evening.
I am. I know it's going to be mouth-watering.
Well, you can say all of that. You can say all of that because when you look back at the series, you know that the Sunshine Girls, they're on a high at this present time. They're on cloud 9, if you want to call it that,
yes.
Because they whipped, and I'm using the term whipped, the Calypso Girls. They took the record, they took the Calypso record off that turntable and set it aside, and it was all reggae, it was all sun on the National Indoor Sports Center. They destroyed them in that first game, 71-22. In the second game, 64-32. And in the third, they won 73-22 again over the Calypso ladies. So they are on a high at this present time. Do you think, though, the high will be taken down by the Jamaican men?
Well, I am anticipating a serious challenge from the ladies. I am anticipating that. It will not be as easy as you think.
Well, I don't think. I haven't been thinking. My mind is blank. No, because guess what? I've turned back the table. I mentioned the three scores between the two ladies, the Calypso and the Sunshine. But before those three matches, it was one international, should I say, international flavored match. And it will be the men between the Calypso ladies, where the men came out on top. The Jamaica men came out on top, 66-22 in that first match of the Sunshine series.
That's right.
The men showed strength, they showed speed, they showed agility, they showed everything of purpose. And guess what? They played with their smarts, they played with their wits. It was smart netball from the men.
Yes, it was.
This is going to be a huge, did I say huge? This is going to be a huge challenge for the Sunshine ladies.
It is going to be, but I just believe that Janelle Fowler is going to be on top of it. I seriously believe that. You don't believe that?
Fowler will tell the difference. Let me break it down for you. Maybe not. If she gets the opportunity, she will make the difference. However, if the ball is lobbed in as it was in the game against the Trinidad Calypso ladies, it's going to be a problem. Because a lot of the time, yes, she's 6'5", that's Fowler, but a lot of the time, the lob wasn't coming in great. But the defender wasn't as tall as, so she made up the difference in tipping the ball forward to herself and shooting, and with great percentage, over 80%. However, this is a different ball game altogether because these men, they can leap. They can leave the floor and go high. It's going to be difficult if the ball is locked.
But what if they change their strategy and do some bounce pass?
Well, one thing that Connie Francis, the coach of the Jamaica senior women's team, have been doing is putting different teams on court. She has been trying to do different style of play, different players in different positions. One in particular, in center to bring some height in the mid-court for the Jamaica team. She played slow though, but she did handle the ball carefully, and she did was a high percentage in terms of her passing. But she did try different combinations. But was it good, or is it good enough to go against the men?
Well, maybe it's not good enough, or it wasn't as good as it should be. But you know, sport is a very funny thing. So 1 minute you're down, and the next minute you're up. And I believe she's going to come up this evening.
The men, and I sat in the stadium here for 2 games, or 1 game out of the 3. And I was listening to the men. I was close by to the men who play on that national senior team, and they were planning. They were strategizing. They were saying, "Oh, look how she play. Me can play that way too. We can beat her that way." They were actually working out how they're going to play the ladies, and they're going to come hard this evening. So yes, different strategy will actually arise. But although Coach Connie Francis wants to use different people in different positions, she wants to win.
Yes.
So if you use a different position and it's not working, it's going to be a problem.
It is going to be. But again, I think the challenge is going to be a good challenge, and I think that the Sunshine Girls will do their best to shine tonight.
Well, guess what? Shining is more than they need to do. They need to now play aggressive.
Aggressive, that's
because
true.
that's one thing the men carried to the table or carried to the court. Aggression.
Yes.
And it showed against the Trinidad ladies. And guess what? I know for a fact it will show this evening inside the National Indoor Sports Center.
It will. It will, Sean. And I am doubling up tonight, so I have to run because I'm going to introduce the teams on court until later.
All right, no problem, man. But in the meantime, we're going to take a break for the National Indoor Sports Center. When we come back, it's going to be about a minute before the start of this final game in the Sunshine Series.
Start the fun, yo, make we have a good time now. St. Mary's potato chips, yeah. Got the snacks up right when the crew roll out. Find your flavor, yeah. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Warm up the vibe. St. Mary's potato chips with sea salt, yeah. Find your flavor now, the paper zone. One for me, one for you, one for friends. Then we outside and this are the snack when we prefer. JP St. Mary's potato chips. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Are with sea salt. Find your flavor.
Wheat, raisin bread, purity. Wheat, raisin bread, purity. Wheat, raisin bread.
Nah, it nice like that. No raisin bread have no spice like that. From your buy one, it have you coming right back. In every supermarket and shop. Eat it for your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Your belly full, now you feel like a winner. The price affordable for you and me. Grandpa, grandma, the little picnic.
Purity, wheat, raisin bread.
Welcome back to the National Indoor Sports Center for the final game in the Sunshine Series featuring Jamaica. And why I say Jamaica, because it's a senior women versus a senior men. And it's going to be an epic battle, as we stated before. You heard the pre-game show, myself and Celia Sean Grant. A pleasant evening once more. Now, give you the starting 7 for the Sunshine Girls. Janelle Fowler, the goal shooter. Janice Beckford, the goal attack. Khadijah Williams, the wing attack. Adine Thomas, she is the center. Latoya Wilson, wing defender. And Shamira Sterling, goal defender. Kadian Dehaney, the goalkeeper. For the Jamaica men team, Raheem Wallace, goal shooter. Kurt Daly, who got the MVP in that match with the Trinidad ladies. He is the goal attack. He's the captain. Omroy Carr, the wing attack. You have Natari Jackson, center. Richard Hendricks, the wing defender. Kyle Foster, the goal defender. And Arthurine Chambers, he is the goalkeeper. So that's the starting 7 for the Jamaica men's team. We're getting ready for the tip-off of this matchup. It's Jackson in the center at this present time. And it's going to be, what I would say, a very tantalizing affair. Because when you look at the starting 7 in terms of height in the center court, Williams, Beckford, Dean Thomas, they're not necessarily the tallest at all. So getting ready for the start of this matchup. First whistle. The men going down, the goal defender Foster. The ball floated on the right-hand side. The captain, Dale, cannot handle that pass. It went outside for a throwing. Very interesting affair, though, if you look at the zoning by the men. That was a plan from the men team to zone the ladies, especially in mid-court. They're going to be moving fast, as you're seeing through your camera. Sterling in possession, finding Beckford, who lobs it to her captain, Fowler. Not in the right position, though. Ball tips outside. Thomas will take the throwing for the ladies, Khadijah Williams, who lobs it to her captain, and she pushes off with her right arm, and the goalkeeper Chambers, I think he was animated though, to be honest, and the umpire Trayson Griffiths bought it. She did use her arm, and she tends to do that sometimes when she gains her balance, and into the chest of Chambers, and boy did he fly back. He could have gotten an Academy Award for that. In the meantime, the men, they take the lead, and we look on the scoreboard, not working. Oh my. In the meantime, 1-0 in favor of the men over the women, and it tipped away brilliantly by Chambers. Oh, Dehaney leaping high, tipping away as the ball was presented for Wallace, but tipped away before it could reach the hands of Wallace. So still first quarter action. Dale looking for Wallace, tipped away again by Dehaney. Going outside for another throw-in. 1-0 or 1-love. 1-0 you may call it. And the ball looking for the captain Dale. Over the hands of Sterling, over the hands of Dale. Going outside for another throwing to Jamaica. As what we saw in the Sunshine Series with the high scoring of 70-60, 70 again. I don't think you'll see that in this game. This will be more of a defensive game from both teams. And Sterling looking for Khadijah Williams. Found no one except for the young lady who's working on the sidelines. Foster in midcourt. The wing attack finding the goal shooter. Or the wing attack, pardon me. Carr was giving away possession. Sterling. Wilson. Thomas, a bounce pass to Khadijah Williams. As you see again, they're zoning once more. And the ladies broke the zone as they lobbed inside, but it's tipped brilliantly there. Brilliantly by Foster, the goal defender. We spoke about the spring in the steps of the men, and they're showing at the present time at least twice they've tipped the ball out of the hands of Fowler. And the aggression showing inside of the shooting circle. Contact will be called on Chambers. Has to stand beside Beckford, taking the penalty and hits the rim, but he'll get another opportunity. Contact. So Fowler will take the penalty this time around. So it's a 1-1 scoreline in first quarter action. 11 minutes on the clock, that's what I'm seeing. 1-1 is the score. The men trying to show their aggression and speed, but the women are right there toe-to-toe. Dale looking inside for his shooter Wallace, who takes a shot off his feet though. That was brilliant from him going forward. Rolled around the rim, going in. 2-1 is a score in favor of the men. And another turnover. They've upped the ante somewhat. So throwing to the men. Or contact, I think. Offside. Foster in possession. Ball tipped away from Fowler. Dale collecting. Turning. Instead of taking the shot, he found his shooter Wallace under the rim. He took the shot and scored. Should be 3-1. Unofficial score. I may add. We're joined by Sheila French once again. Sheila, how are you doing?
I'm great.
You enjoying the game?
I am. I'm waiting for the Sunshine Girls to just rise up.
Rise up. Well,
Yes.
they should be down 4-1. Khadijah Williams looking for Fowler. Fowler advancing though, and Khadijah Williams launching that behind her. In fact, her intention was to give her where she planted, but at that time they weren't actually in sync because she moved forward when she was passing the ball where she was standing up.
Yes, she did.
Ball lobbed again in the hands of Fowler, off balance. Wilson collects the play to Thomas. Beckford wants it. So does Fowler, but it's tipped away brilliantly again by Foster. He's playing immaculate in that defensive circle for the Jamaica men.
Yes, he is. Certainly is. And they will have to watch that pass in the circle here.
We spoke about this before the start of the game about the lob. And the lob has to be precise. If it's not, it's going to be a problem. And it is a problem so far.
It is a problem. The men are aggressive, Sean. My gosh.
4-1 is a score, unofficial score, though the ball tipped away before Beckford could actually handle that possession, tipped away by Foster, and he is everywhere in that defensive circle. Obstruction will be called. Thomas has the play, lobbing inside on the other side to Khadijah Williams. Looking back for Beckford, almost gave away the possession though. She takes a shot, hits the rim twice, 3 times before going in. That's Jamaica's second goal. The girls to the men's 4. 4-2 the men lead in the first quarter. Dale looking for Wallace. that's passing the ball away from the defender. And Wilson, the guilty party there, will be called for the contact just outside the shooting circle. So the men going for the ball spot. Brilliant steal this by Sterling.
Brilliant steal indeed.
So we don't know why that bell is sounding. They're actually trying to fix the clock at the present time. They're sending the ladies to play on. Don't mind that. And almost a steal, the contact though. The pass has to be crisp from the ladies if they are going to get by the men, because the men are swift.
Yes, they are. Very swift.
Beckford. A contact on Fowler. Penalty awarded. 3 for Jamaica, 4 for the men. And I said Jamaica ladies. Adine Thomas with a center pass. Looking for Khadijah Williams, but an outstretched left arm by Hendricks tipped it away. The defense has turned up for the men. Khadijah Williams gives away the possession. Chambers was there. Again, we saw the aggression. Again, we saw the speed from the men. 4-3 is the lead. Oh, brilliant split is coming from Wallace, who takes a shot. And it rolls right in the back of the rim before going in. So it should be 5-3.
So the pass now to the men.
As Foster will have the possession. Jackson trying to level proceedings and finding Wallace under the rim and converting once again. Sealer, let me ask you this much though. What can the ladies do? Because we spoke about the aggression, we spoke about the speed. What can the ladies do?
I think they just need to change the way they pass the ball. They need to be crisp on the pass. Very crisp with their passes.
Beckford takes a shot and connects. So the 6-4, that's the official score. Yes, we're seeing it on that side now. 8 minutes and 23, so my math isn't that off. It is 6-4.
It is.
Oh,
That's
brilliantly done. Brilliantly done to Wallace, who connects. 7-4 should be the score. And the time, though, has stuck on 8:23, so we can't tell you the time just yet. We tell you in a very short while when that is corrected. Fowler collects the play, takes a shot, hits the rim. Not confident at all. Beckford, what a play. Ball going outside, one leg inside and finding Thomas. That was superb from Beckford. 7-4 the score. Beckford and Williams combination. That combination has been going on from the Queen's School days. Shot taken, hitting the rim and going in. 7-5 is the score. Still the men, they lead over the women.
Oh, yes, they do. And I do believe that we are going to get it right. And this is going to be a very, very competitive game. So Latanya Wilson with the pass there.
You are right to say that we, but who are we? You said
The
we are going to get it
Girls,
right.
The Sunshine Girls. No, it's 6-7.
So 7-6 is the score in this, the first quarter of the final match in the Sunshine Series. I must say, though, that the first president of Netball Jamaica, the series in honor of her.
Yes, it is.
That's Miss Beckford.
A beautiful lady, Sean. Very beautiful lady.
She was the coach of Arden for many years.
Yes, she was.
Ball tipped inside to Fowler. No, Fowler showing some aggression and connecting. It's 7 apiece.
It is.
In this first quarter, are the ladies wearing down the men? Looking for the center, Jackson. Jackson goes wide to his captain, Dale. Switches from right to left to the winger, to Carr. Carr right back to his wing defender, Hendricks. And a contact called on Beckford. And again, Dale to his center. One-time touch, almost stolen by Sterling. Ball tipped outside. The combination of Sterling and Duhaney doing extremely well inside of that defensive circle.
Yes, they are. And I really like this game for the Sunshine Girls because it is very, very competitive to play with the men. And I think that this game is a great game for them. Sean.
8-7 to score. The men over the ladies. Sterling looking for Khadijah Williams and into the hands of Fowler, who connects. Going for the steal was Chambers. Wasn't successful at all. Just glancing over that ball. But in the meantime, it's 8 apiece in first quarter action.
Yes, it is.
So we spoke before about how competitive it would have been And it's living up to all expectations.
Yes, it is.
So Dale takes a shot. Oh, that was a flat shot by Dale. Hitting nothing but the net. 9-8 should be the score. The men lead over the ladies. 1 goal in this first quarter. Adine Thomas. Oh, Fowler grabbing that ball between the two defenders, Foster and Chambers. Now Fowler has woken up.
Exciting moments. I am telling you, breathtaking.
9 apiece in first quarter action. We can't tell you the time because we don't see the time. Almost tipped away. Very good defensive work by Latanya Wilson and Adine Thomas. Dale rocking back, lobbing, looking for his goal shooter Wallace, who tumbled over. This by Dehaney. And he take the penalty, and Dehaney is there, and a contact on Dehaney, and it will be the ladies' possession.
Oh my God. Isn't it just turning out to be exactly what I spoke about?
Well, we all spoke
excitement.
about. It'll be time. Sterling looking for a pass in the defensive third. Dehaney. Williams. Wilson. Then to Sterling. Looking right back for Dehaney. Back in the hands of Sterling. One touch pass coming from Fowler. Fowler wants it back, gets it back. Oh, that was a brilliant split by Fowler. Brings her closer to the rim and converts. No, we are seeing some movements from Fowler. Not only aggression, but certainly some experience. Oh, steal.
Oh, no.
Oh, that ball was floating in the air. That is from the wing defender Hendricks. But it's stolen back. It's stolen back by Latoya Wilson. But they're giving the ball right back to the men. Sloppy play, and Dale all alone under the rim will convert, and that he does. It's 10 apiece in this first quarter.
So what this is going to boil down to is that final point. If it continues this way, who is going to get that final goal to score on the last minute, the last second, Sean? That's what it is.
Well, guess what? Ball floated inside of the shooting circle to Wallace, who takes a shot and converts. So it's 11-10. Jamaica ladies. They took the lead for the first time when it went 10-9, but 2 goals from the men has brought them back into the lead. 11-10. Still in first quarter action. Thomas collects just alongside the shooting circle. A bounce pass inside to Beckford, who takes a shot, hits the rim, rebounded by Chambers for the men. Come once more to Jackson inside of the shooting circle. Oh, he takes a shot. That's Wallace. Think he stepped out of bounds. He was all alone, but he was unbalanced. Took the shot. He went over the rim, collected it, but his foot was touching the line.
The line, yes, it was.
Sterling looking for Beckford. Beckford advancing for the pass.
So what will happen is that they have to control themselves. They must control themselves and not throw away those passes or those balls.
Well, sloppy play by the ladies a short while ago. Foster almost stolen by Wilson over Jackson. So it will be a contact. And the men having possession in mid-court. Wilson has to stand beside Foster. 11-10 is the score. We apologize for not telling you how much time is left in this first quarter. Was split by Wallace, who takes that shot, hits the rim, and almost rebounded, though, by Dehaney, but collected back by Wallace. Second attempt scoring. 12-10. Center pass the men. They have a 2-goal advantage in this first quarter. Time winding down. Dale lobbing, looking for his center, Jackson. Jackson inside to his shooter, Wallace, who takes a shot and converts. It's now 13-10 in favor of the men over the women.
So the ladies will have to ensure, well, that's the sound of the timer there. So it's the end of the first quarter. Men on 13 and the Sunshine Girls on 10.
Yes, indeed. As we're going to say now, we're going to look at in terms of what happened in that first quarter, because as we spoke about, myself and Celia, you'll see her in a very short while. Celia, it is going to be interesting in the second quarter to close out the first half. But let's look at what happened in the first quarter. The men started out extremely strong, and they started out zoning, and you can see that that was a plan from their coach Sean Murdoch to zone inside of mid-court. That's one thing they actually did, zone inside of midcourt. And it worked out for them because a lot of turnovers happened in midcourt and the attacking third of the ladies. Now, we spoke about the lobbing going inside to the shooter Fowler. Fowler, in terms of positioning, what we saw in the series, although she got a lot of those lobs between Trinidad, however, it was going to be different for the men. And it showed in that first quarter. A lot of the lobs in the first 8 minutes or so of that first quarter going to Fowler did not work out at all. And you said before they had to try a different way. And they realized they could not be lobbing at the transverse line. They could not be lobbing far out inside. Would not work at all because the ball will be floating, will give the defenders too much chance or too much opportunity to come around to tip it away, which we saw, and they've changed their plan.
Sean, that is so true, and I do believe that the ladies really need to start with those bounce passes. They need to start using the bounce passes more than they are now. As you said before, Fowler and the Labs wasn't working at the beginning, but I don't know. It's a serious times.
Well, serious times indeed, but it's serious times at 13-10.
Start the fun, yo, make we have a good time now. St. Mary's potato chips, yeah. Got the snacks up right when the crew roll out. Find your flavor, yeah. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Warm up the vibe. St. Mary's potato chips with sea salt, yeah. Find your flavor now, me favorite zone. One for me, one for you, one for friends. Then we outside and this are the snack for we prefer. JP St. Mary's potato chips. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Are with sea salt. Find your flavor.
Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread.
Na, it nice like that. No razor bread have no spice like that. From your buy one, it have you coming right back. In every supermarket and shop. Eat it for your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Your belly full, now you feel like a winner. The price affordable for you and me. Grandpa, grandma, the little picnic.
Purity, wheat, razor bread.
GPS app, let's go!
Track your usage all day, every day. Pay a bill or...
Welcome back to the National Indoor Sports Center for second quarter action. The ladies versus the men. This is all about the Sunshine Series. Changes were made for the start. We see in the wing defense position that Tara Wilson has been taken out, and Hemmings, who is an aggressive player, she is being brought in to replace Wilson. Sardine Thomas, her defensive third, finding Sterling. Celia, with this change though, we see Wilson now playing the goal defense position, and again the cross passing, if it's not actually hard or crisp, the men are going to steal it. Tipped away though, very good defensive work that's coming from Sterling. Dehaney has been taken off, and Wilson has been put in the goal defense position, and Sterling is now the goalkeeper. I don't like this change though. Dehaney was working well though, to be honest, but in the latter part of that first quarter, you saw that a lot of concentration went from the defensive duo. But I thought for the most part of that first quarter, they held their own.
I think, I don't know why that change was made. I think the team that was on court was doing well.
Yeah, but in the latter stages, though, they were out of positions a lot. So I think that's what Coach Connie made some change, they made some adjustments, and they've also brought in the young lady, which I'm going to tell you her name in a very short while, from Home and Technical, or formerly of Home and Technical, and Michael. And a shovel pass into Dale. Looking for his shooter, but a steal from Sterling, and stepping is called by the umpire, Tracy Griffiths. Not to the liking of the few persons inside of the National Indoor Sports Centre.
Not to my liking either, Sean, because I thought she jumped and passed the ball.
Well, it's 16-10. We haven't given it a score. 30 minutes on the clock. Second quarter action. 16-10 in favor of the men or the women. Oh, brilliant steal. That was from Chambers. And a whistle on the play because Dean Thomas was taking a sweet time. And just making sure that she's okay, though. But I think she's okay. She's a warrior. Has been in the Jamaica team since under 16 days. Represented St. Hughes High School. Oh, Sterling coming forward, tipping that away. Played under 21. Played on the university team. Now a senior netballer, that's Dean Thomas. Oh, Dale and Jackson combination. He has to finish, and he does just that. 17-10 is the score in this second quarter. You remember, at the end of that first quarter, we're 13-10.
So
tipped away by Wilson. Oh, that's aggressive by Wilson. No, Dale almost tumbling over.
He did tumble over, not almost.
Well, he fell to the ground, though. He almost rolled on his head. Wallace takes a shot, hits the rim, and went in. 18-10.
Oh, my Sunshine Girls need to get a hold of themselves and ensure that they stay with this one and don't let the lead go so far ahead, Sean.
Well, we see the combination going bounce pass, and the ball tipped away. And it will be the ladies' possession, the throwing. And Dean Thomas changing play from right to left. Looking for Fowler. Being hounded again by the duo of Chambers and Foster, but converting the first goal in this second quarter from the Sunshine Girls.
It is, and I cannot believe that we are just scoring with 11 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A lot of time left, though. A lot of time left. 18-11 the score. But let's see if the ladies can make a mount a challenge. Wilson. And you saw that from Wilson when she collected the ball and turned. Her right elbow was up. She's playing aggressive. Dean Thomas inside to Beckford.
Oh.
Brilliant movement, off balance. And almost gave away the possession. Let's say almost, they have given away the possession to the men. That's brilliant move from the ladies, but in the end, Beckford could not handle it. And Sterling using her body as a wall. Dale running into that wall and tumbling over, not for the first time in this matchup, not for the first time in this quarter. Takes a shot and converts. 19-11. The men, they lead over the ladies in second quarter action.
So Dixon, and the ball is in the center there, Sean.
In the meantime, a whistle on the play obstruction will be called. It's a penalty awarded to the ladies. Beckford takes a penalty, rocking in. 19-12. They're pegging it back. 19-12 is the scoreline. Now here comes the men once again. They have advantage of 7 goals. A bounce pass. The ball goes outside. A turnover. Sloppy play this from Wallace. Dale used the bounce area, used the floor to his advantage, but Wallace was not necessarily the greatest receiver on that end.
No, he wasn't.
And he's a talker, you know. He was in the stands talking a lot what he's going to do.
I think they're all talkers.
Well, a steal for the men. Looking back for Wallace. Outstretched right arm. Taking it and converting. 20-12 with under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
The Sunshine Girls seem to be a little tired, Sean. What do you say about that?
Well, they have a lot of ladies on their bench. They have to utilize the bench this evening. Hemmings. Looking back for Dean Thomas in the attacking third. Ball lobbed inside to Fowler. Brilliant angle. Oh, that was a tip away. That was a brilliant block shot from the goalkeeper, Chambers. Oh, good movement. This from Fowler. Obstruction. Oh, my. You saw Foster lifting Chambers. They was about 10 feet high. But it's not the height, though. It's the distance between. And they went less than 3 feet. So obstruction was called. But he lifted him high.
Very high. I was like, I wish that was me. I like going way up to the sky.
I don't think that's a lot of person's wishes. But Sterling with the steal. Brilliantly read from Sterling. Wilson to Hemmings. Looking back for Fowler. Fowler collecting, taking a shot, converting. Now a momentum is being built for the Sunshine Girls. 20-14, under 8 minutes to go. And ball lobbed to Fowler once more, under the rim. She converts again. And the score now reads 20-15 as the lead is chipped away by the Sunshine Ladies. The lead has now cut to 5.
That was beautiful. Outside.
Was that beautiful though?
Beautiful.
That was poor. I mean, that wasn't beautiful.
That was beautiful
poor.
on my side.
Oh, that was poor from the men. 20-15, 7 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Beckford in the attacking third. Thomas, a bounce pass. Looking for Beckford, deflected away. Poor pass from Thomas though. Poor pass from Thomas.
Yeah, I think she really needs to control herself. I think when they get overly excited, then the balls just go out.
Hendricks having possession. He's a wing defender on one leg to Foster, who has been everywhere so far. A steal by Adine Thomas. Oh, that was brilliantly done by Thomas. Beckford flying in the air, collecting. And a contact will be called on the center, Jackson, all over. Bonus swung to the right. Beckford coming forward off after both defenders, Foster and Chambers, were all over Fowler. Beckford takes a long-range shot and goes in. 20-16, the lead has cut to 4. It will be the ladies' center pass. 6 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Thomas looking for Fowler, asking for the possession. Tripping over Fowler was Chambers. Contact called, penalty awarded, obstruction called, penalty awarded, and Fowler connects. 20-17 is the score. And let's see if some changes made on the men's team. We don't know who the new center is. Hopefully we'll get that in a very short while. So the center being brought in, replacing Jackson. A steal. Oh, this first pass not the greatest at all. In the meantime, contact called off the ball. So the coach Murdoch making a change, but not necessarily to the advantage of the men. And rebounded by Fowler after that shot from Beckford and converting. It should be the ladies' center pass. Deficit has now dropped to 2. 20-18. What a run by the ladies. And Beckford going for a bounce pass, thinking that Fowler would have actually darted to her left. Did not work out at all.
I think that was meant for Nicole Dixon Rochester though. And she stopped in her tracks. Not Fowler.
So Sims in at center. So we have finally got the name. Oh, almost stolen by Dean Thomas. So Sims finding Dale on the left-hand side to Carr, but stolen by Sterling. We see the hands of Wallace saying that was a contact inside, but he's not the umpire. So play continues. He thinks it was a contact. But a contact has been made on Fowler under the rim. She takes a penalty and scores.
A beautiful game, Sean.
20-19, is it? It should be 20-19.
Yes, it is.
1 goal advantage.
Yes, it's 20-19.
A turnover by the men. It's a 1 goal lead for the men over the women. They can tie it all up. The ball floated inside. And a contact is called on Fowler.
I'm not sure I saw that. Did you see it?
When they call the contact on the attacking person, sometimes when they're collecting the ball, they're moving in an unnatural position. Their body is moving in an unnatural position, so it'll call the contact. So she'll probably bend over a little to just use her hip and bounce off the defender. So that's what they'll see. I didn't say that happened.
I know.
But that's what the umpire saw. That's Rashid Joseph. In the meantime, still 2019. Ball floated in. And taking that to level proceedings with 3 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. It's 20 apiece. Contact will be called on Carr, being overly aggressive. Rochester. She has possession. She has made a difference since coming on the court. For the ladies, lobbing it, but stolen by Chambers. Oh, you have to lob it with a purpose if it's going to actually go into the hands of Fowler.
Yes, they do. They do, Sean. But the excitement is brewing right now. 20 apiece from 15.
Yes, and it's a steal by the ladies. Adine Thomas. It's 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Bounce pass from Rochester to Beckford. Then to Fowler, who converts, who now puts Jamaica in the lead for the second time in this match.
Yes, yes.
21-20.
So Sims now with the ball.
Sterling over the back. Sterling acting like she's a bit smart because it's going the other way.
Oh my God.
She's a guilty person. She has to stand beside Dale. Dale takes a long range effort and rebounded by Sterling. Oh, that was a fortuitous shot. It's by the young man.
These guys are certainly aggressive.
Well,
I think I would be in fear.
In fear?
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Well, a different type of fear. Oh, what a beautiful play. This by Foster. Instead of tipping it outside, he tipped it in. Now the men can level proceedings. 21-20. The ball went outside. It should be the ladies' ball. It is. Seen by the umpire, Tracy and Griffiths. 1 minute and 41 seconds on the clock to close out the first half and the second quarter. 21-20. The ladies, they lead over the men. Hemmings, she wants it back. Down in the attacking third to Beckford. Just outside the shooting circle to Rochester. Lobbing it to Sterling. Being hounded by Foster, the goal defender. Again, you see that little lob there? That doesn't work with the men. You have to have lob with a purpose. Has to be crisp. In the meantime, the penalty awarded to the Jamaican and a 2-goal cushion. Is it a cushion for the ladies with the ladies having a center pass?
Yes. Oh, ooh. So a contact made there from the wing defense, Sean.
22-20. Under a minute to go to close out the first half. Hemmings having possession in the midcourt. To Rochester, looking for Fowler, holding with the left hand, turning beautifully, gracefully, takes a shot, hit the rim. I thought it went in, then it just rimmed out.
It did. So this is very exciting on court to see the Sunshine Girls leading by 2 goals, Sean.
Yes, at the present time, though, but the men trying to cut that lead. And Dale and Wallace and Wilson were tangled.
Did they say pressure bust pipe?
Well, they say that a lot. They say that a lot, Hemmings. To Rochester. She wants it back. She gets it back. A fake from Rochester. And finding Fowler, who can converse to close out the second quarter and the first half. 23-20 with a 3-goal lead.
And it's a couple seconds remaining in the second quarter.
We'll hear the horn soon. And the
Beautiful
ball tipped
touch.
off the hands. The ball tipped off the hands of the goal defender Foster. Should be the ladies' possession. Unless a contact, though, that's what they're wrong. The umpire's wrong. It came off the hands of Foster last. But nevertheless, ending that second quarter and the first half, 23-20, ladies leading 3 goals over the men. Your thoughts so far?
So, like I told you, it would be very interesting. And I really liked how the Sunshine Girls kept their composure and came back now leading after the second quarter from 15-20 to 23-20. Marvelous. Good effort. Good job from the Sunshine Girls. What's your thought on?
Well, to be honest, in terms of what we saw from the men in defensively, Foster and Chambers. They did extremely well in the first quarter to limit the ladies to just 10 goals. However, they stepped it up, and I'm talking about the ladies in that second quarter, scoring 13 goals to end it 23-20. But although scoring 13 goals in that second quarter, they had to work. They had to work, and with the introduction of Rochester playing in that wing attack position, that made the difference, along with the centre, Adine Thomas. Those changes made the difference in terms of how the game is played. The game is played low. The midcourt got shorter, which was good, because that now takes away the hands off the men coming over the back. If you keep the ball low, and that's what happened with the introduction of Rochester in that wing attack position, working alongside Beckford in a goal attack, and also trying to lob it purposeful. And let me say this once more.
Yeah.
Lob it purposeful, this to Fowler in as the goal shooter. So it has been interesting so far, though, but to be honest, I expect the men to step it up a bit in that third quarter.
They are going to step it up, but I think the Sunshine Girls will remain on their game. They will stay very close, and I think they're going to win.
You always thought that, though.
Yeah, I always did.
You always thought that. But interesting as it is, 23-20, maybe some more changes will be made, though. Dehaney started out at the goalkeeper, looked pretty good in that goalkeeper position. She made a switch, Sterling as the goalkeeper, and then to bring in Latanya Wilson, started at the wing defender and put her in the goal defender position. A lot more movement.
Yes.
A lot more movement, and she can pass the ball better than Dehaney. And it has shown in this area, and certainly it has shown in the first half. That's it for now. We're going to take a break for the National Indoor Sports Centre. When we come back, it's second half action to close out the Sunshine Series. The women versus the men. The score, 23-20. And we're going to give you some more.
All right.
Start the fun, yo, make we have a good time now. St. Mary's potato chips, yeah. Got the snacks up right when the crew roll out. Find your flavor, yeah. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Warm up the vibe. St. Mary's potato chips with sea salt, yeah. Find your flavor now, the paper zone. One for me, one for you, one for friends. Then we outside and this are the snack when we prefer. JP St. Mary's potato chips. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Are with sea salt. Find your flavor.
Wheat, raisin bread, purity. Wheat, raisin bread, purity. Wheat, raisin bread.
Nah, it nice like that. No razor bread have no spice like that. From your buy one, it have you coming right back. In every supermarket and shop. Eat it for your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Your belly full, now you feel like a winner. The price affordable for you and me. Grandpa, grandma, the little picnic.
Purity, wheat, raisin bread.
Up, let's go!
Track your usage all day, every day. Pay a bill or prepaid top up anytime, anywhere. Apply for service wherever, whenever. Report outages night or day. Yes, the JPS app can do that and so much more.
Download the new JPS app today. Available in Google Play Store and Apple Store. The JPS app can do that.
Digicel are going with a whole heap of something. Like the 7 gigabytes of YouTube data you now get when you activate a 7-day Digicel Prime bundle. And a whole heap more any-use data. Moving from 6 to 8 gigabytes. Plus you get 49 gigabytes to enjoy more sports, music and movies. With Digicel apps, a really whole heap of something that for the same price. Only $850. Activate your 7-day Prime bundle in the My Digicel app today. Digicel, better together.
Get Appy, get cashy. Sign up or sign in to the NCB mobile app for your chance to win.
The people them are taught the things, the bigger winning things. Them not to play supreme games, but don't follow me, follow them.
One day I go win big still enough. I'm gonna have a left to get to me, I go love everybody. You see me, but Super Lotto, and my game that.
I love Super Lotto, man, because you what, I the big money that. And my agency don't know me, I look for retire, so it will them nicer.
I love the Lotto because it's a ticket to my dreams. I the dream for my life. I love Lotto bad. Buy 2 times a week, Saturday and Wednesday. Wow.
Make me want to win by a big house.
Buy your tickets for Jamaica's favorite games today.
The taste that moves you, sharing the moment, share it with everyone.
Grace Foods. Anytime me taste any Grace products, me and my friend them a fi bust dance moves. I fi run to the pot and me granny a boil soup. Grace Food products, inna that make it go down smooth. The taste that moves you, feel the vibes anytime when the day Grace Foods span the ends. Yeah, the taste that moves you, from the spices move you. Everybody shout out Grace.
When the food sweet, we dance. When the vibe nice, we love. The taste that moves you.
For over 30 years, the Jamaican senior netball team, Sunshine Girls, has been ranked in the top 5. This speaks volume to the work ethics, dedication, and passion that they bring to the court every single time. It is against this background that when we were asked to sponsor the team, we said yes, because we want the girls to continue to make Jamaica proud. I am Tyrone Smith, CEO, New Horizons Pharmacy.
For over 30 years, we've been there. We've been there with you. There to see you practice. There to see you learn. There to see you grow. Sunshine City.
Hosting a function or event? Want it to be streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom? iView 365 can help you. We specialize in sporting events, stage shows, funerals, concerts, conferences, church services, graduations, and many more. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. That's ANTHONYFOS@gmail.com.
Start the fun, yo, make we have a good time now. St. Mary's potato chips, yeah. Got the snacks up right when the crew roll out. Find your flavor, yeah. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Warm up the vibe. St. Mary's potato chips with sea salt, yeah. Find your flavor now, the paper zone. One for me, one for you, one for friends. Then we outside and this are the snack when we prepare. JP St. Mary's potato chips. St. Mary's potato chips. Fire or with sea salt. Mind your play.
Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread.
Nah, it nice like that. No razor bread have no spice like that. From your buy one, it have you coming right back. In every supermarket and shop. Eat it for your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Your belly full, now you feel like a winner. The price affordable for you and me. Grandpa, grandma, the little picnic. Purity, wheat, razor bread.
Up, let's go!
Track your usage all day, every day. Pay a bill or prepaid top up anytime, anywhere. Apply for service wherever, whenever. Report outages night or day. Yes, the JPS app can do that and so much more.
Download the new JPS app today. Available in Google Play Store and Apple Store. The JPS app can do that.
DJ Sella go on with a whole heap of something. Like the 7 gigabytes of YouTube data you now get when you activate a 7-day digital prime bundle. And a whole heap more any use data.
Welcome back to the National Indoor Sports Center for third quarter action. This is all about the Sunshine Series and it's sponsored by Sunshine Cereals and we must and Supreme Ventures. You can tell us some of the sponsors though, Cena. And the start of the third quarter. And the game is on the way. Some changes have been made on the men's side. They're down by 3. Remember, at the end of the second quarter and the first half, it was 23-20 in favor of the ladies over the men. And then the men starting off on a positive note, scoring that first goal. 23-21, the men getting a signed up pass. Khadijah Williams almost in a steal. However, Dale inside looking for his shooter. Wallace collects the play right of the rim and connects. 23-22 in less than a minute. In less than a minute, the deficit has been cut to 1.
Yes, so the Sunshine Girls, they have the ball now. Fowler.
Called for stepping. Called for stepping. It's something that she does every now and again. In fact, when she was playing for Walt Grovens on the local side before she went over to over to Down Under, you may say, a lot of persons said that she stepped a lot during that time. I was called by the umpires. But it's something that happens every now and again.
Yeah.
But she is an absolutely brilliant player. I will see that score is now 23-22, 23 apiece, pardon me.
23.
Oh, a steal by Natalia Wilson, but right back in the hands of the center, Johnson. A lot of changes were made on the men's side, though. Foster, who was playing goal defense, is now playing the goalkeeper, and Chambers has been now switched to goal defender. Foster was an excellent goal defender, has actually hurt his back. And hurting his back, actually it's a turnover, 24-23. The men, they lead over the ladies, 13 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Now, Foster was all over the place in that first and second quarters. He was leaping in the air and he has hurt his back. So they're putting now. It's unfortunate for the men. So they're putting down in the goalkeeper position, and he can't jump. If you look at him how he plays now against Fowler, he won't be able to leap as he did in that first and second quarter because of that. A back problem or a sore back. But in the meantime, 24 apiece, 12 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock with that goal from Fowler. And remember, we mentioned some changes. Hendricks, now the wing attack. Johnson, the center.
Giselle Allison coming in for the Sunshine Girls.
So the center. Jackson. The ball tipped away. Dale having possession, looking back for Jackson. Back to Dale. Takes a long range, Everett hits the rim. And Sterling just allowing the ball to bounce into touch. It'll be Jamaica possession, 24 apiece. Oh, brilliant switch this from Hevings. Fighting now Williams to Wilson to Williams, and then in the hands of Fowler. Obstruction called on Foster. He's springing up. We saw him in that first and second quarter. He was all over, but they said he had a sore back, but it didn't show a while ago when he jumped up.
No, it didn't.
25-24.
But he was playing goal defense.
Yes, and he was all over. He was everywhere stealing. He made about 4 steals in those 2 quarters. So Beckford out of the running, and Giselle Allison now playing in that goal attack region, and a long-range effort connecting.
So it's 26-24, that's the score.
So as I pointed out by my co-pilot here, 26-25 now, 11 minutes on the clock, 11 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. A 1-goal advantage, and Dean Thomas to Fowler under the rim. She looked around to the umpire after she gathered that ball because it could have been called a replay, but she looked around, just glanced, and realized that Trayson Griffith's umpire was not calling anything, so she just took the shot. Cheeky. Wilson. Outstretched arm by Wilson, tipped it away, but that was not necessary at all because the ball was thrown to nowhere. If Wilson had allowed the ball to go outside, then it would have been Jamaican ball.
Maybe she thought she could have reached it.
Well, obviously she thought it, but no, she held on tight. Allison. Now, Khadijah Williams lobbing it, looking for Fowler. Will take a long-range effort. Obstruction, or that's a contact by Foster on Fowler. Takes a long-range effort and connects. Nothing but the net. The score line now stands 25 to the men, 28 to the ladies. 10 minutes on the clock to close out this third quarter. Looking for Allison. The ball tipped away by the defender. That's Chambers. In the hands of Jackson. In midcourt. The wing defender is Chambers. Changing to Captain Dale. A lot of passes being made by the men using his body. They're fighting Wallace. Wallace with a bright smile on his face. He converts. The aggression was turned up by the ladies. 26-28. A 2-goal advantage by the ladies over the men. And almost stealing was Hemmings. And I was looking to see which way it would have gone, actually, because I thought she had the first reach, and umpire Joseph actually agreed with me. So contact on the wing attack.
Maybe you can be umpire later.
Not today. But you did say later, though. 26-28. That's the score line. The ball lobbed inside to Fowler under the rim. She takes the shot and connects. 29-26. 8 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock to close out the third quarter. Again, for the third time, we're seeing in this game, not connecting. The ladies standing at 1 point. Person who is making the pass, seeing that, passing it at the point, but then they actually take 2 steps coming in. And so the ball is put over their head, and it seems like a bad pass. Chambers, Wallace, takes a shot and connects for the men. Deficit should cut to 1. Looking on the clock is 29-27. Now he takes a shot and scores. I'm looking still at the clock. 29-28, the clock says. On the scoreboard. Contact again. This by Hendricks. He's been extremely aggressive in midcourt. Hemmings for Wilson. To Thomas. To Allison. Surrounded by 3, changing play from right to left. Allison trying to dart. I know that she played Dandy Shandy when she was young. By that movement from Allison, she rocked a while ago. That's Allison. She's a very good dancer. 30-28, that's the scoreline. The girls over the men. 7 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. Hendricks for the men. Changing play, looking for his captain Dale, but the contact will be made by Sterling. So she has to stand beside Dale, who rocks around fighting Wallace. Wallace went way up in the air over the hands of Wilson. He bounced it off the post. He was off balance, collected it and took the shot and converted. 30-29, a 1-goal lead by the ladies over the men. We're in third quarter action. Allison throwing the ball away, looking for Williams, who was trying to cut inside, but it was between the two ladies, Williams and the shooter Fowler. A turnover by the ladies. In the hands of the center, Johnson finding Wallace, leaving Wilson behind. Not great movement at all by Wilson. Beckford will be coming back in for the Jamaica team, ladies team, and Allison taken out. Allison got a taste. Connie Francis being animated on the sidelines, not happy at all with Allison. She made a bad pass a short while ago. You wondered if that's the reason why she was taken off.
Maybe it was. Connie Francis is an absolutely amazing coach. She's good with the ladies. She coached me, Sean. Yeah.
Ball went outside, a turnover by the men. So here come the women, 30 apiece. We are in third quarter action. Khadijah Williams fighting the left outstretched arm of Fowler. Fowler to Thomas. Back to Williams just outside of the circle. Then to Beckford, who just replaced Allison as she takes a shot and connects. 31-30. 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Scoreboard has not moved. Now it has. Khadijah Williams, well, lobbed inside. The ball went outside before. Almost a steal by the wing defender Johnson. Beckford to Dean Thomas. Looking for Fowler, and Fowler getting a bit lucky, because I thought, though, that Chambers had it. I thought that Foster, had it, but he did not. He could have easily tipped it away, but I don't know what happened.
I think he definitely has a back issue.
Is it going to be a contact and the ball thrown outside? A contact made inside the shooting circle. A penalty awarded to Jamaica. Beckford will take it. Obstruction called on Foster. So Beckford takes a shot and connects. So it's a 33-30 lead for the ladies. 4 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. End of the first quarter, 10-13. End of the second, 23-26. A Fowler getting the better of a Foster and connecting. And you see now the back issues telling on Foster. He's not happy at all, but you can't take away the aggression from Fowler.
No, you can't. She's playing an amazing game, Sean.
Here once more, the men, they're down by 4. Tipped away by Dean Thomas. Very good defensive work from Thomas. St. Hughes Michael. This young lady has played netball all of her life. Dale. That's outside the shooting circle to Wallace. Takes a shot, and Wilson is there. Going to be a contact on Wilson, on Wallace. And Wallace converts for the men. 31-34, 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Third quarter winding down. Khadijah Williams looking for Williams, but that pass we spoke about it a short while ago. Johnson read it well, or Jackson, read it well. Here comes the men once again. Hemmings with a poor pass, though. They can't afford to float any ball. We said it before. The ladies can't afford to float any ball, because once you float it, you're giving the men a chance to come back in the game.
That's what they are doing. That's exactly what they're doing. And they have to maintain the game that they were playing, Sean, if they want to win.
Well, 34-32. The deficit now can be cut to 1 using the post again. The second time we're seeing that from the men. We saw it from Wallace and we saw it from Dale. Is that Jenny, though, part of the Netball Association? So obstruction just outside, looking for Fowler to Beckford. Beckford being hammered from behind by Foster, has to stand beside her as she takes the penalty. Going back just a little fall, a little fake there. 35-32. 35-32 is the score. 2 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Oh, tipped away. Almost a steal by Sterling. Finding Dale. Dale on to give and go. He was hammered by Wilson. And it's going to be a penalty awarded to the men, and Dale converts 35-33. The center pass to the ladies. Adine Thomas looking left, looking right. No look pass, a 3-second violation on Adine because very good defensive work from the men, covering all the angles and covering the passes.
Yes, Sean. Very good defense work there from the men we just saw.
Ball put inside, looking for Captain Dale. Takes a long range effort, hits the rim, rebounded by Wilson, but a little nudge there from Wallace. It's going to be a contact, and the ladies, they have it once again, 35-34. Ball tipped outside. Defensive prowess again. Jackson is the man that tipped the possession outside. And will be a throwing to the ladies with a 1-goal advantage. 1 minute 38 seconds on the clock. Ball lobbed brilliantly by Williams, finding Beckford. Beckford takes a shot, and it's going to be a contact obstruction called on Foster, and she converts. 36-34. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock to close out the third quarter. Dale looking for his partner in crime, Wallace. A split from Wallace, collects the play to his right and converts with 1 minute and 3 seconds on the clock. It's a 1-game lead by the ladies over the men. 36-35. Khadijah Williams want to give and go. Obstruction will be called. She lobs it to Fowler. Contact this by Foster. Has to stand an obstruction by Chambers, and connecting is Fowler on that penalty. 37-35. On the minute to go. Almost a steal by Adine Thomas. 42 seconds on the clock. The men trying to pull it back. They're down by 2. Finding the center. Give and go with Johnson to Dale. Laying out to Wallace to his left. Takes the shot and connects. A little bit of smile on their faces there. 37-36. Bounce pass to Beckford. Looking for Fowler. Takes a long-range effort though. And the end of the third quarter.
37 to the Sunshine Girls, 36 to Jamaica Male. 1 quarter remaining in this the very exciting game between the Jamaica Sunshine Girls and the Jamaica Males.
So 37-36 in that third quarter. And just to say though, that 14 goals scored by the ladies. And it's interesting though to see what happened in that matchup. But your thoughts of that third quarter?
I think the Sunshine Girls played well. I can see that Foster definitely has an injury to his back, and I believe it affected them somewhat because he's not able to be out there as he was in the beginning.
I'm looking in terms of the calculation of what has happened so far. End of the first quarter, 10-13. End of the second quarter and the first half, 23-20. That means in that second quarter, the ladies scored 13 goals to the men 7. Just 7 the men scored. So the defense turned up for the ladies in that second quarter. And in that third quarter, 37-36, 14-16 in terms of the score. So it was, I don't know if everyone is tiring, but final words before we take a break.
I think the Sunshine Girls are tiring, but they're maintaining, they're trying to keep their composure, but I think they're tiring. The men, I'm not sure they're tiring. I think maybe some changes that were made and Foster just being in as goalkeeper and that injury to his back.
Well, what it showed though, the move that Connie Francis made to introduce Wilson in that defensive circle and take out Dehaney has paid wonder dividends for the ladies.
That's
However,
true.
in that third quarter though, things has gotten away somewhat, and in terms of combining with Shamira Sterling hasn't worked out well as in the second quarter. But what they're going for are a lot of steals. And when you go for a lot of steals out of position, you leave your marker all alone. And they've been doing that a lot in that third quarter, which has proved good for the men because they scored at least 60 goals in that third quarter.
Yes, they did. But let us see what the final quarter will bring, Sean. I think it's going to be exciting. And like I said, it's going to be down to that final second.
Well, you did say that, though. 1 goal cushion, and take away the cushion. Take away the cushion, because it seems like they're sitting on something rocky. It's a rocky game. I use the term cushion, but I'm totally incorrect.
Yeah.
It's a rocky game so far between these two teams, the ladies and the men. 37-36, that's the third quarter score. We expect the fourth quarter to be enthralling between these two teams. It's going to go right down to the wire, Celia.
Yes.
Right down to the wire. Sean Grant, Celia French, right here. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's fourth quarter action between the women and the men. It's a Sunshine Series happening at the National Indoor Sports Center.
Start the fun, yo, make we have a good time now. St. Mary's potato chips, yeah. Got the snacks up right when the crew roll out. Find your flavor, yeah. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Warm up the vibe, St. Mary's.
Welcome back to the National Indoor Sports Center. Sean Grant, Celia French right here on the grounds of Independence Park Limited for the final quarter of this epic battle. The ladies versus the men. And 37-36, ladies, they lead by 1 goal in this battle. And what a battle it has been.
It is definitely a battle, Sean. And you notice where I'm sitting? I'm sitting at the edge of my seat because I know that this is going to be a very competitive quarter.
Ball lobbed inside to follow. Well, they've switched it around. Switch it back, I should say, not around, between Foster and Chambers. They started out with Foster goal defense and Chambers as goalkeeper. They switched it in that third quarter, Chambers as goal defense and Foster as goalkeeper. But they switched back to Foster's goal defense and Chambers as goalkeeper. They realized, though, that Chambers was tiring at the latter stages. In the meantime, a steal by the men, 38-36. That's the scoreline. Dale in possession, almost a steal. And it's going to be a contact inside. Oh, it goes the other way. Goal shoot contact. Wallace, I didn't see that.
No, I didn't.
I was looking the other way. So long range pass, almost tipped away. Did I say almost tipped away? And Rochester has to be very careful. A bounce pass to Khadija Williams. Tipped inside and tipped away again. Brilliantly done by Foster in the goal defense position for the men. He looks more comfortable playing goal defense.
Yes, he does. I think that's his pet position.
Rochester playing the center position now. Almost a steal by Shamira Sterling, but not at all. A long-range effort. This off the right hands of Wallace, who converts 38-37. 1 goal advantage, and the men, they have the center pass. 12 minutes and 53 seconds. Contact. Sterling trying to tip away from Wallace. Wallace using the split to his advantage. And
that's time.
3 seconds. Sterling in possession. To Rochester, bounce pass. Switch in play on the right-hand side to Khadija Williams. Wilson looking for Beckford, back to Rochester. And then to their captain Fowler. Back outside of the shooting. Sterling wants it back. Rochester over the hands. Over the hands of Khadijah Williams. And a turnover by the Jamaicans.
I think they pressure Khadijah sometimes.
Well, you have to. The movement there by the men, just darting down on the right-hand side alongside of the shooting circle. Ball tipped outside by Williams and using the post to his advantage. That was Dale. Very smart work by the men, not for the first or the second time. They have done it in this match. At least three times. They have used the post to their advantage. 41-38, the ladies, they still lead over the men. 8 minutes on the clock to close out the fourth quarter and the game. The final game, the Sunshine Series. You remember some of the sponsors, or we have to big up some of the sponsors?
Oh, yes. We have to big up Supreme Ventures, Sunshine Cereals, JOA, Sports Development Foundation, JPS.
KLES.
Make sure to say that. iView 365, we stream, you watch.
42-39, a brilliant shot there from the right to the post by Beckford. Change is made once again by the men this time around. Wallace is coming out. I'm just looking on the goal shoot position. Wallace is coming out.
I believe they changed wing defense as well.
So Hendricks will be shooting for the men. And Foster getting the better of Khadijah Williams. And the ball going outside can be handled by the men.
Beautiful play there just now.
Yeah, I know it would be beautiful for you, though, Celia. I know it would be beautiful for you. 42-39. Khadijah Williams in mid-court. Rochester finding Beckford in the attacking third. Wilson on the right. Oh, that's a brilliant move from Beckford. She had to get it back. Oh, she faked and found her captain and laid it off back to Beckford, who moved so swiftly onto the post to actually connect. 43-39, 6 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. It's all about the fourth quarter action.
Yes, it is a very exciting moment here in the National Indoor Sports Center between the Jamaica Sunshine Girls and the Jamaica men's team.
So Parks is now the wing defender for the men. Rochester, or should I say Hendricks, is the goal shooter. And Carr is the wing attack. Well, he's starting
is that wing attack or wing defense?
I think it's wing defense, though. It's wing attack. It's wing attack.
Wing attack, okay.
And a touch there coming from Jackson. Inside to Hendricks. Takes a shot, hits the rim, and rebounded by Wilson, and a contact this by Hendricks, who is all over the court. He has been very aggressive for the entire night. And poor shooting from Hendricks almost knocked over Wilson. 44-39, 6 minutes on the clock. Rochester looking for Fowler between the two defenders and connecting for the ladies. The roses are blossoming inside the National Indoor Sports Center. It's all bright and sunny because we're talking about the Sunshine Girls.
Oh my God. So we see the ball there being handed to the Sunshine Girls.
Rochester lobbing to Fowler, who connects on the play. I spoke before it even happened. So I'm looking on the score line, 46-39. Almost a steal by Wilson. Ball lobbed over everyone's head. Could not be handled by Hendricks. And just rushing the play. It's all unraveling for the men.
It's pressure bust pipe for me all the way with the Sunshine Girls and the Jamaica men. Beautiful stuff.
Collecting, combination with Rochester. And connecting. We see persons on their feet inside the National Indoor Sports Center. 47-39. Oh, brilliant pass to Beckford on the right-hand side. Loving it side for Fowler. Under the rim. She takes the shot and connects. Oh, the scoreline tipping away. We're on the choo-choo train. 4 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. 48-39. The ladies are moving away from the men.
Yes, they are, Sean. The men are really playing well, but not well enough. With 4 minutes, 26 seconds to go, will they be able, Sean, do you think, to get back to the ladies?
Well, they have the opportunity. They have the firepower. 48-39.
It's 48-40, Sean.
48-40, pardon me. At almost a turnover, though. But a contact ball lobbed inside to Fowler over the outstretched arms of Chambers, and she connects. 49-40, a 9-goal lead. And now I can say a cushion. And a contact will be called on Wilson, using her knee to her advantage. Oh, a tip up this by Sterling. Because if you look on the height of Hendricks, who's the goal shooter, he's about 5'5", and a turnover. Another turnover from the men. We saw that they were unraveling, and there's certainly more than unraveling in this fourth quarter. Long range effort from the captain. Fowler has put them now to 50-40, a 10-goal cushion. I can't use the cushion now. I rolled the cushion away earlier on, but the cushion is back in my hands because the ladies, they have the cushion.
Lord have mercy, Sean. You make me feel like I want to sleep. So Fowler just tipping that one there.
Well, another turnover by the ladies. And in the hand now, 2 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock, 50-40. Dale using that post again for the fourth time. Oh, that's smart play by the captain, Dale. Smart play by Dale. And if you were going to select someone as a player of the match, who would it be?
My player of the match would definitely be Sterling. She's really Shamira Sterling would be my player of the match. Yeah.
Sterling would be your player of the match.
Who would be for you?
I'm contemplating at the present time, though. I'll tell you in a very short while, before the game is over. 54-1. 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Little Haji-Baji going on inside of the shooting circle for the men, who trail by 9 goals. 2 minutes and 23. What a game it has been. The captain, Dale, converts, cut the deficit now to 8. Center pass going the way of the Sunshine Ladies, the Sunshine Girls. Adine Thomas looks left, looks right. Fine Williams switch to play to the right-hand side. Giselle Williams is inside of, Giselle Allison, pardon me, is inside of the game right now, and she has given the possession away once again. You remember why she was taken off in our estimation earlier on? Because of a poor pass.
And here it comes again.
And another poor pass by Allison. Has played well this series, but she has to improve in certain areas. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Malisha Kelly has been introduced. The goal defense department. And taken out.
Wilson.
Was Latoya Wilson.
Latanya,
pardon me. Is that Tanya? Latanya Wilson, oh my.
Latanya.
Well, you can spell, and that's a good thing. I don't want to change our name, though.
No, you shouldn't. It's a beautiful name.
So in the meantime, the ball switched from right to left, from Foster to Chambers in their defensive third. Again, the combination works to Jackson. In the attacking third, the men looking for Hendricks. Could not handle that pass. He can leap, but he had to be on strings. Also springs more so than strings. To handle that combination, that passing combination. Malisha Kelly giving away the possession as she just came on. Poor pass from Kelly. But in the meantime, Carr tussling the possession with Dale. Wants it back is Dale, and on the ball to bounce about 3 times in front of him. And Dale showing that she's not 3 feet apart, using the ball, almost hitting the face of Sterling. She had to step back. In the meantime, it's now 50-43, is it, or 42?
43, well.
I thought it was 43, but I may be incorrect. Yeah, I may be incorrect, though, but the score, we're under a minute. And the center seems like he's down.
Not sure. I didn't see what happened.
Well, from our vantage point, though, it may be cramps, maybe not. Maybe at a bad step. So he's holding his right knee. Hopefully he's okay. He'll be taken off the court. But he'll be hobbling off the court. I did say taken off, but he'll be hobbling off.
Well, he has assistance.
From the manager. So I'm going to go with you, though, Celia, to say Sterling looked extremely well in this matchup. That's not obstruction. Come on. Shot taken and converting. So as we see 50-44, we were correct when we said 43. Under a minute to go. Malaisha Kelly finding Allison. Switching play to a Dean Thomas on the left. Back outside of the shooting circle to Khadijah Williams. Then in the hands of the captain Fowler, who turns around, takes a shot and connects. Put the icing on the cake, 51-44. It's a 7-goal cushion, almost a steal by Malaisha Kelly. Contact called on Kelly in midcourt. Another contact will be called on Allison. Carr for the men, lobbing it, and almost a steal by Sterling, who is our game MVP.
Yes, she is, and it's the end of the game.
That's the end of the match, 51-44. The ladies winning by 7 goals over the men. Well, guess what? The penalty was awarded, so the score can change, and it does just that. 51-45, the end of the matchup in this male versus female affair. The Jamaica's senior teams, women versus men. Your thoughts of this game?
You owe me.
What do I owe you?
You bet me.
I did not bet. I did not bet.
Yes, you did.
Tell me what you thought of the game, though.
But I think it went just like I said it would. The Sunshine Girls, they held on to well, should I say held on? Yeah, they held on to the ball pretty well overall. Used their passes pretty well. We saw a lot of bounce passes in the game. And the men, totally aggressive. They tried, but I think the injury for goal defense, Foster, is it? Would have played a little part in them. What's the difference in the scores? What's that, 6? Yeah. I never expected it to be so wide. I didn't.
You expected it to be closer?
Yeah. I thought it would have been like a 1 point or 2 goals.
And your MVP?
My MVP is Shamira Sterling.
Shamira Sterling. Well, that's great to know, though. I'm agreeing with you, to be honest. I'm agreeing with you. Shamira Sterling looked impeccable this evening throughout all the games. She looked extremely impeccable. And in terms of what you said about the games, in terms of what you said about the teams, the men played aggressive as we expected them to do. They played with a swift poise and they played smart. But guess what? The girls were too good for them this evening, and the sun shone bright inside the National Indoor Sports Center with that victory of 51-45. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we have interviews, and my good friend will be doing them.
Oh, no.
Now the interview.
Start the fun, yo, make we have a good time now. St. Mary's potato chips, yeah. Got the snacks up right when the crew roll out. Find your flavor, yeah. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Warm up the vibe. St. Mary's potato chips with sea salt, yeah. Find your flavor now, me favorite zone. One for me, one for you, one for friends. Then we outside and this are the snack where we prefer. JP St. Mary's potato chips. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Are with sea salt. Find your flavor.
Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread.
Nah, it nice like that. No razor bread have no spice like that. From your buy one, it have you coming right back. In every supermarket and shop. Eat it for your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Your belly full, now you feel like a winner. The price affordable for you and me. Grandpa, grandma, the little picnic. Purity, wheat, razor bread.
JPS app. Let's go!
Track your usage all day, every day. Pay a bill or prepaid top up anytime, anywhere. Apply for service wherever, whenever. Report outages night or day. Yes, the JPS app can do that and so much more.
Download the new JPS app today. Available in Google Play Store and Apple Store. The JPS app can do that.
DJ Sella go on with a whole heap of something. Like the 7 gigabytes of YouTube data you now get when you activate a 7-day digital prime bundle. And a whole heap more any use data. Moving from 6 to 8 gigabytes. Plus you get 49 gigabytes to enjoy more sports, music and movies. With Digicel apps, a really whole heap of something that for the same price. Only $850. Activate your 7-day prime bundle in the My Digicel app today. Digicel, better together.
Get Appy, get cashy. Sign up or sign in to the NCB mobile app for your chance to win.
The people them a talk the things, the bigger winning things. Them not stop play supreme games, but don't follow me, follow them.
One day I go win big still enough. I'm not gonna left the get to me, I go love everybody. You see me, but Super Lotto and my game that.
Man, I love Super Lotto, man, because you what, man, at the big money that. At my age and stage, you know, me I look for retire, so it to them nicer.
I love the lotto because it's a ticket to my dreams. I did dream for my life. I love like a bad. Buy 2 times a week, Saturday and Wednesday. Wow.
Right, I went buy a big house.
Buy your tickets for Jamaica's favorite games today.
The taste that moves you. Sharing the moment, share it with everyone.
Graceful's. Anytime me taste any Grace products, me and my friend them a fi bust dance moves. A fi run to the pot and me granny a boil soup. Grace food products, in that make it go down smooth. The taste that moves you. Feel the vibes anytime when the day Grace foods span the ends. Yeah, the taste that moves you. From the spices move you. Everybody shout out Grace.
When the food sweet, we dance. When the vibe nice, we love. The taste that moves you.
For over 30 years, the Jamaican senior netball team, Sunshine Girls, has been ranked in the top 5. This speaks volume to the work ethics, dedication, and passion that they bring to the court every single time. It is against this background that when we were asked to sponsor the team, we said yes, because we want the girls to continue to make Jamaica proud. I am Tyrone Smith, CEO, New Horizons Pharmacy.
For over 30 years, we've been there. We've been there with you. There to see you practice. There to see you learn. There to see you grow. Sunshine Series.
Hosting a function or event? Want it to be streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom? iView 365 can help you. We specialize in sporting events, stage shows, funerals, concerts, conferences, church services, graduations, and many more. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. That's ANTHOYFOS@gmail.com.
we have a good time now. St. Mary's potato chips, yeah. Got the snacks up right when the crew roll out. Find your flavor, yeah. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Warm up the vibe. St. Mary's potato chips with sea salt, yeah. Find your flavor now, me favorite zone. One for me, one for you, one for friends. Then we outside and this are the snack for we prefer. JP St. Mary's potato chips. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Or with sea salt. Find your flavor.
Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread.
Nah, it nice like that. No razor bread have no spice like that. From your buy one, it have you coming right back. In every supermarket and shop. Eat it for your breakfast.
We saw an epic battle between two teams, 51-45, the ladies coming out on top. A deserved champions.
It was a hard task to select the MVP. The captain, Janine Fowler, played extremely well. Defender Shamira Sterling played extremely well. But it was one individual who made an impact in the game. Now we thought that made the difference between the two teams, none other than Lantania Wilson. Good evening, Latanya. Or not. Well, your shot is a hell of a thing. Good evening. Look, we came together and thought that you were dynamic this evening. You made the difference between the two teams. You made the steals, you are aggressive, but that's our thoughts. What is your thoughts of your performance here this evening?
Firstly, I must say, congratulations to my team. I think it's all a team effort. It wasn't just my effort, it was a team effort. So I must congratulate my team.
One thing I've noticed, we know that you can pass the ball, we know that you can defend, and you seem like you're an all-round player.
Yes, I am.
Start the fun, yo, make we have a good time now. St. Mary's potato chips, yeah. Got the snacks up right when the crew roll out. Find your flavor, yeah. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Warm up the vibe. St. Mary's potato chips with sea salt, yeah. Find your flavor now, the paper zone. One for me, one for you, one for friends. Then we outside and this are the snack when we prefer. JP St. Mary's potato chips. St. Mary's potato chips for ya. Or with sea salt. Find your flavor.
Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread, purity. Wheat, razor bread.
Nah, it nice like that. No razor bread have no spice like that. From your buy one, it have you coming right back. In every supermarket and shop. Eat it for your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Your belly full, now you feel like a winner. The price affordable for you and me. Grandpa, grandma, the little picnic. Purity, wheat, razor bread.
Up, let's go!
Track your usage all day, every day. Pay a bill or prepaid top up anytime, anywhere. Apply for service wherever, whenever. Report outages night or day. Yes, the JPS app can do that and so much more.
Download the new JPS app today. Available in Google Play Store and Apple Store. The JPS app can do that.
DJ Sella go on with a whole heap of something. Like the 7 gigabytes of YouTube data you now get when you activate a 7-day digital Prime bundle. And a whole heap more any-use data. Moving from 6 to 8 gigabytes. Plus you get 49 gigabytes to enjoy more sports, music and movies. With Digicel apps, a really whole heap of something that for the same price. Only $850. Activate your 7-day Prime bundle in the My Digicel app today. Digicel, better together.
Get Appy, get cashy. Sign up or sign in to the NCB mobile app for your chance to win.
The people them attack the things, the bigger winning things. Them not stop play supreme games, but don't follow me, follow them.
One day I go win big still enough. I'm gonna have a left to get to me, I go love everybody. You see me, but Super Lotto, and my game that.
Man, I love Super Lotto, man, because you what, man, at the big money that. At my age and stage, you know, me I look for retire, so it to them nicer.
I love the lotto because it's a ticket to my dreams. I did dream for my life. I love Lotto bad. Buy 2 times a week, Saturday and Wednesday. Wow.
Right, my man went buy a big house.
Buy your tickets for Jamaica's favorite games today.
The taste that moves you, sharing the moment, share it with everyone.
Graceful's. Anytime I taste any Grace products, me and my friend them a fi bust dance moves. I fi run to the pot when me granny a boil soup. Grace food products in that make it go down smooth. The taste that moves you, feel the vibes anytime when the day Grace foods span the ends. Yeah, the taste that moves you, from the spices move you. Everybody shout out Grace.
When the food's sweet, we dance. When the vibe nice, we love. The taste that moves you.
For over 30 years, the Jamaican senior netball team, Sunshine Girls, has been ranked in the top 5. This speaks volume to the work ethics, dedication, and passion that they bring to the court every single time. It is against this background that when we were asked to sponsor the team, we said yes, because we want the girls to continue to make Jamaica proud. I am Tyrone Smith, CEO, New Horizons Pharmacy.
This way, Kurt. Stay right there. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You want to take the mic? Come and say something. Are these... All right, so fix up yourselves because we're going to take the photo right away. Sean, where are the coaches and the primary care? Quickly. Coaches, manager, primary care. Where are they though? Take up your trophy, your medal rather. Take up your medal. Let me get out the way. Fix up on yourself. Beautiful. Where's Murdoch? All right, let's go. We should have no hugging. Oh, you did a COVID test, no problem. Beautiful. 3 cheers for the Jamaica male netball team. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! 4 cheers for the Sunshine Girls. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! One more for the sweep. One of the sweep the series. Hip hip! I love it. Thank you all so much for tuning in right here at the National Indoor Sports Center. Those who are watching online, thank you so much for purchasing your ticket and viewing the game today. I want to say 1 second, I'm getting a little nudge. And come on over, Miss Robinson. So I'm getting that this basket will go to someone from the Jamaica male team. Keisha Prince, brand manager at Sunshine Cereals, will be coming over and she will be making a presentation to, let me see who is coming. Who are they calling? I'm not sure who is coming. Who is coming? The man with the back problem, Mr. Foster, is going to get a basket courtesy of Sunshine Cereals. And the ladies are giving him a warm round of applause. Wanna make some noise? Beautiful. Even with his back injury, he played well. Congratulations again to all the Sunshine Girls and the Jamaica men. God bless you all until next time. Stay safe and God bless you. Yeah.
And so we're taking a picture with the lady.